Guys, can you believe that it's been 20 years since Pokemon came out? That is insane. Man, time goes by so fast. I remember when I was 5 years old playing my first Pokemon game, and now I'm 18 making another video on Pokemon and hyped for the new Pokemon games coming out. Hey guys, how are you doing? My name is Ryan Kelly, and today we're going to be talking about some Pokemon since it's the series' 20th anniversary. Now, I want to talk about the first game I played, which was back in 2003, and the game, of course, was Pokémon Ruby. And for the purpose of today's video, I'm just going to get right to the point. I'm going to be talking about the plot, I'm going to be talking about my memories of the game, I'm going to be talking about what I liked and didn't like about the game, and I'm going to tell you how this game got me into the Pokemon series as a whole. You guys are about to find out how obsessed I used to be with this series. I mean, that gives you kind of an idea how obsessed I used to be. That's not even all the stuff I have. I still have so much more stuff. I even have this sitting in my lap right now. Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire Japanese game cases, because why not? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I nerded out for a second. Let's just get into the video. Go. Start. No? No, that's not how we start. Okay. I'll just wait. Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are the third generation of Pokemon, and they take place in the Hoenn region. The game's goals are like many other Pokemon games in the series. You need to collect all 8 gym badges and defeat the Elite Four members in order to become the champions of Hoenn. There's a side plot, however, with Team Magma from Pokemon Ruby and Team Agua from Pokemon Sapphire. Team Agua's goal is to try to expand the ocean and awaken Kyogre, and Team Magma's goal is to attempt to wake up Groudon and expand the land area of the world. That's pretty much everything that you need to know about the games. Oh yeah, and there's May and Wally, but they're not really super important to the story. Well, I guess Wally kind of is in Victory Road. That battle is pretty important. I'm just not a big fan of Wally or May. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys right now. Especially not May, but again, I'll talk about that more later. I remember when I was a kid, and I used to play Pokemon Ruby almost every day. I remember the first starter that I ever chose. It was, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Trico. I used to always choose grass-type starters as a kid because I really liked their appearance. I don't know why, I just did. And just for anyone who doesn't know by now, I'm a little bit of a Pokemon noob. I don't really like battling, I just play through the games and collect Pokemon. When I was around 15 years old, I actually got into collecting shiny Pokemon, and I used to shiny hunt all the time, but I don't anymore. Oh, by the way, if you don't know what shiny hunting is, it's pretty much just when you get into random encounters in the same area thousands of times just to get a different colored Pokemon. I'm not proud of the amount of hours I spent shiny hunting. My god. Now that I brought it up, all the memories of shiny hunting are coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you shiny hunting. Alright guys, so of course a hunt can take a long time, like 17K or something like that. So what you need to do is you need to have some water and you need to drink it constantly. So here we go. I got that all over my SP and my phone. That's how you're gonna drink water. These 5% are ridiculous. All my pants. Come over here. I'm gonna show you the mating call of the Pidgey. So first thing you gotta do is you gotta pull your pants up. Then you gotta squat down like a bird. You gotta have your arms up like this. You gotta look up to the sky. You gotta go, Pakia! Pakia! See, did you hear that? They know! They know! They're coming now! Oh my god, I can't stop! I literally can't stop! Ah, oh. I found it, I tracked it down. No, 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 no! No! No!
He has no life, by the way. That's why he's like this. Has no life. Pokemon is his life. Very sad.
Okay, for real though, I used to really enjoy shiny hunting, but now I've moved on, and it will always be a part of my memories, especially some of the hunts that I did in this game. I got almost every single shiny legendary that you can get, but now if I even think about shiny hunting, I just get sick to my stomach. Ugh. Another memory I had with Pokemon Ruby was the annoying rival, May. I know that Brendan was the boy rival if you played as a girl, but I never played as a girl, so I usually refer to the rival as May. Anyway, I remember hating how annoying she was. She used to always block the path in the middle of the really important parts in the story and make you fight her. When I was a kid, I didn't spend a lot of time grinding. I was rushing through the game, so when I fought her, I had really underleveled Pokemon. And the Pokemon I had, they looked cool, but they weren't really good. They were really bad. Except for my Grovyle. My Grovyle was awesome. Oh, and don't even get me started about that Combustion. I hated that Pokemon so much as a kid. I'll tell you why. It's because it was a fire type going against a grass type. But now I've gotten over my hatred of Combustion and the whole Torchic line. As a kid, I just didn't want to choose the derpy chicken Pokemon as my starter.
Do you like my kids? Do you like my kids? My kids are my friends. Do you like my kids?
No, we are not even talking about you. Pokemon Ruby was my first Pokemon game to play, so of course I'm going to be a little bit biased towards it. Anyway, I like the Pokemon from Hoenn a lot. Some of my favorite Pokemon come from the Hoenn region, like Ludicolo, Salamence, Mew3, and Sceptile. Mew3 was the man, dude. I used to have 5 Mew3s back in the day. Oh, and don't even get me started on the legendaries from the game. The 3rd generation legendaries are some of the best in my opinion. And the way that you get some of the legendaries are also super creative. My favorite legendaries to get in the game are obviously the Regis. In order to get the Regis, you have to solve a complex Braille riddle, which as a kid, I'm going to admit it here for the first time, but I had to use my Pokemon Ruby guidebook in order to help me figure it out. Because back in the day, I didn't know how to use the internet, so I had to use books. I know, it was a horrible time. Another thing that I love about the game is the ability to dive. There is no other game that I know of, besides the remakes of course, where you can dive underwater and look for Pokemon, and there are underwater areas. So those are 2 of my favorite things from the games, but of course, I've got to talk about some of the things I don't like from the games. Now, there's not really that much that I dislike about the game, but the things I dislike about the game are pretty annoying to me. As you guys might know by now, I don't really like the way the rivals are made in this game. They're not really that good. May was not really a rival, she was more like just a random girl that appeared in the middle of the story just to annoy you and say, hey, I'm still a character. And Wally, he was an okay rival, but he's just not nearly as good as a rival as many of the other rivals from Generation 1, 2, and even Generation 6. Wow, that is saying something, because the rivals in Generation 6 were not that good. Also, I'm not a big fan of the part of the game where you have to do a lot of backtracking to find Team Magma or Team Agua's hideout. That part just really annoyed me. I just feel like this part of the game was unnecessarily tedious. And it was super confusing as a kid because, well, I never read the text. And it was before I got my guide, so couldn't really use my guide to help me out. That's pretty much the most important points to me on what I believed was good and what was bad about the games. These games are such a huge part of my life, and it's so crazy to think that if I hadn't played these games, I would have never gotten into Pokemon. And that meant I would have never shiny hunted, and I never would have gotten into the shiny hunting community, and I never would have met a lot of good friends that I have online because of it. That's just so weird to think that one game has that much effect on a part of your life. But anyway, I'm getting a little too detailed here. I just want to talk about how this game got me into the other Pokemon games. I was so excited when I was playing through Pokemon Ruby that I couldn't wait till the next one came out. And when I heard that 4th generation was coming out, I was pretty hyped for it. And when it came out, I pretty much beat the game within a week or a month. I don't remember exactly, but I beat it pretty fast. That's the point. And I had a lot of fun doing it. And after that, I just started playing all the other ones, except for 5th gen. I've never played 5th gen. Please don't hate on me for that. So my rating for Pokemon Ruby from a 1 to 10 has to be a, guess it would have to be a 7.8 because there's way too much water in the game. I mean, come on, Game Freak. Why would you add that much water to a Pokemon game? You're supposed to go in grass, not water. Alright, all jokes aside, I would give the game a 9 out of 10 because the game's fun, there's a lot to do in it, but there are some problems that I have with the game, which I talked about earlier. So, I think a 9 is a perfect score for it. Pokemon Ruby is still my favorite game to this day, or, well, the day this video comes out anyway. Pokemon Sun and Moon could change my mind on that, because I'm pretty excited for that game, and I could see that game being really good. Speaking of Pokemon Sun and Moon, let me know in the comments below if you're hyped for it, because I'm pretty hyped for it. Speaking of the comments, you should let me know what you liked about this video and what you didn't like about this video. You guys can also suggest for me to do other videos that you would like to see on the channel. Also, if you want to support me, you can subscribe to the channel, or you can like the video, or you can do both, whatever you want to do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. My name's Ryan Kelly, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, you guys actually made it to the end of the video? Oh, that's awesome! Well, you're here with me now. I hope my voice comforts you. Maybe you're in bed. Maybe you're downstairs making food. Maybe you're in the den watching this on your TV. That would be cool. Maybe you're outside in the cold, cold winter, even though it's not winter right now. Or it's not when we're filming this. But anyway, we have 2 fresh videos for you. One of them is my favorite. That one right there. That is my favorite video probably ever. No, alright, I can't say that. It's not my favorite video ever. Not even one of my favorites. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of hate that video. Yeah, that video really sucked. Yeah, I don't know why I said it was my favorite. That was just a lie. God, I don't even know why I'm recommending you guys watch that video. It's just... Ugh. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna have to go. That was just... No. No. Man, I would say that video went pretty okay. So, the next question is, what should my next video be? Let's go check what that was, boys. Monster Hunter? Oh, I would love to do... In a 3DS? I could do Monster Hunter on the 3DS. It's perfect. Oh, man, I'm just gonna get this started right now.